I'm back. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for a shop update. Get yourself in a nice, comfy, cozy spot. Get yourself a nice beverage, a nice snack, and let's dig in here, okay? We've got some things to talk about this week. Let's get cracking. First thing we're going to talk about, the Defender. She looks a little different, doesn't she? She's a little bit different these days. No bumper, no grill, no windows, and she's getting a little shinier, folks. She's getting a little shinier. Let's do a little bit of a rundown. This week we worked predominantly on this truck. Lots of stuff was done to it. We've pulled every window except for three, and we're actually going to pull those three now too. So, windshields out, sunroofs out, alpine windows, side windows, rear side windows, all out of the truck so they can get fresh new seals put in them. We're also going to be pulling these the driver and passenger side door windows and that back door window. I know I said we weren't going to do that in one of the previous videos, which, by the way, you should go back and watch those previous videos. And while you're at it, click like and subscribe, not only in this one, but on all of our videos, because that's going to help us out. That's going to help us out, okay? I'm not sure how it's going to help us out, but that's what other YouTubers say, that it helps them out, so I'm assuming it helps us out. Who knows? Anyway, let's get back to it. So, I said I wasn't going to pull those other windows, but we're going to pull the remaining glass out of the truck because we're going to have every piece of glass re-tinted. I know what you're thinking. Wait a second. I can give it a little search here real quick, and I can show you, Adam. I can show you can tint windows while they're in the car. Why would you take them out? Well, because it's easier. It's easier to tint them. The truck's here. The truck's not at a tint shop. It's here. Now, it's debatable, and it really hinges upon the amount of time that we have this month to do it. We may tint those windows in-house. If we're tinting them in-house, for sure, we're going to pull those windows out. We're going to do it in-house because it's way, way easier than doing it in the car. But even if they're not, it is way easier for us to take these windows up to a shop that does window tint, have them tint the glass while we continue to make progress on the rest of the rig. So, we got, the owner's got some plans for this thing, okay? He's got some plans. We're helping him execute some of his goals, dreams, aspirations. We're getting it knocked out. He's got wheels and tires on the way for it. That's right. He's getting new wheels. I know. Fun, right? Fun. They're going to be Steelies. It's going to look good. Going to look good on a set of steel rims. Phenomenal. He's got some new tires. He's bumping it up, I believe, to a 33-inch tall tire. Ooh, that's the right choice. That's the right choice. There's a new front bumper coming for it. He already has the new grill is here. The new headlight Bonicle pod plastic surrounds. We've got those here. There's a spare tire carrier. We've got that here. It's a Mantech tire carrier for the back end of this thing. It's going to look so good, guys. I can't wait. You'll see it. You'll see it when it's done. You'll see it. I promise. You'll see it. Okay? Done a lot of work on it. We've got a lot more to do. When I pulled the sunroof, one of the things that happened was the headliner, as like any Land Rover, the headliner fell down. Sagged. It's, the glue's coming undone from the fabric in the backer. So we're going to do a headliner in this. And I think we're going to do some snazzy headliner work here. Some spiffy stuff. I believe the proper name for it is Al-Catan. But in layman's terms, it's suede. All right? It's getting a fancy suede headliner. Okay? That's what it is. It's going to look good. Owner's going to love it. We've talked to the owner this week. He's already really happy with the progress, which is great. That's what we want. We want the people who own these things to be happy with our work. Jeez. Why would I not want that? So, we'll keep trucking along with this one. More updates to come. More fun things to come. More facelift kind of things to come. Before I go, look at that hood. It's so shiny now, right? Look at all those reflections. We're making her nice. We're making her nice. Anyway, let's move on to the next things we're going to talk about here. That was the only car we worked on this week, predominantly. I did a little bit of things on some other stuff here, but not enough to really talk about. This month it's a tight one. It's already a short month, and then we've got a lot jam-packed in here for us. So, again, get yourself subscribed so you can keep up to date on what we're doing. But let me give you the rundown of the next couple weeks here, okay? Next week, we'll be driving our lovely selves down to Arkansas, beautiful Arkansas. Now, if you're laughing at the fact that I called it beautiful Arkansas, you clearly have never been to Arkansas. It's actually one of the prettiest states in this country, okay? It's actually really pretty down there. Hot Springs, Arkansas? Oh, great place to go. Anyway, we're going down to Arkansas. Not for fun in the sun, excitement, and vacation time. No. We're going down to Arkansas to work. We're going down to Arkansas to pick up a truckload, I would say probably easily 2,000 square feet worth of parts. Now, before you start throwing stuff at the TV like, hey, dummy, you got enough parts, you don't need any more. You're right, I don't. And they're not for us, okay? These parts are coming here to be put on consignment for us to sell. And you're thinking, that seems silly, right? Nobody does that with parts, right? People do it with parts all the time, first off. And when you have 2,000 square feet worth of parts, it may be to your benefit to put them on consignment. These parts are all for a couple of British cars, predominantly Austin Healey parts, big Austin Healeys. That's 104, which isn't technically a big Healey, but we'll go with it being a big Healey. 104, 106, and 3000, okay? So, lots of stuff for Austin Healeys. We've got one of those in here. It's nice to have some extra parts, I'm sure. And then the other one is Triumphs. Lots of Triumphs. TR 2, 3, 4, 250, and 6 parts. So, we've got our work cut out for us. There's going to be a lot of that stuff. All of it's, from what I've seen in the photos, all of it's pretty good stuff. Pretty awesome stuff. So, we've got that coming down the pipeline. That's next week. That's Wednesday. I'll try and shoot some B-roll footage for you guys and edit it into next week's video. I know I've said that before, and I never get around to editing and all of that other stuff. But I'll give it a better effort this time, so you guys can see the fun that we have sometimes. Now, the week after that, so that's happening next week, and then the week after next, we have an MG Club of St. Louis tech session that we are holding right here. We're kind of trying to spruce up the shop a little bit so that not only can we get all of these parts in that we're getting from Arkansas, but we can have a nice facility to do a tech session. Well, a clean facility. We already have a nice facility, but a clean facility to do our tech session in. A tech session is, it's kind of like a YouTube how-to video, but in person. That's a novel approach, guys. I know. Groundbreaking stuff here. So, what we do in these tech sessions is we actually take a particular topic or job on a car that club members of the MG Club here, that they would like to learn how to do or more about. And we show them how to do it, or we teach them more about whatever it is. In this case, it's going to be on an MGB convertible top install. Pretty common one, pretty easy job for us. Not a big head scratcher on that one. But what's easy for us, maybe just rocket science for other people, and we break it down for them, okay? We break it down and we show them, hey, you can do this too. And you're probably now thinking, well, Adam, you do this for a living. Why would you want to teach other people how to do your job for nothing? Because we're nice people. That, and sometimes these people who think it's rocket science to do that job will watch me do it, and they'll say, you know what? I'm still not getting it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take it to you guys and just have you guys do it. Either way you slice it, It's a benefit for everybody, and we like doing it for them. So we're cleaning up the shop to get that done. But at the same time, in all of this hubbub and all of this hectic chaos that is this month so far that we have scheduled for ourselves, we've got a project, a shop for the physical building to knock out, or at least start knocking out. That is, we got some lights. I know, it's been a long time running, but we've got some lights. You see these dark, dingy corners that you can't see anything in? They're going to be lit up here soon. We got our first set of 10 in, and they're bright. They're real bright, okay? 10 of them. That's only one. I've only turned on one there, and it's super bright compared to all the other lights in the shop here. I know that's, camera phone isn't really a good measure to that, but once we get these lights up, I'm going to show you, you'll be able to see the difference between, because the back half and the front half of the shop. The front half of the shop over here is going to get all the new lights, the first 10, and the back half will still have the old lights. So you'll be able to see a pretty good contrast between the two, and that's good to see. So, got a lot worked out for us, planned for us, scheduled for us. A lot to do this month. So, keep yourself subscribed. Keep yourself notified. That's a bell icon. It's somewhere. You got to click it. Okay, I'm not pointing out to you. I don't know your computer. I don't know where the bell icon is on your computer, but click it. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll be up to date on all the goings-ons of light installs and Arkansas backwoods parts procurements and Land Rover Defender fun stuff. Now, on top of those 3 items that we have planned this month that aren't really, super productive out of the gate. We've got 2 cars that are supposed to be in here. Now, one of them is supposed to be in here already, and it did not show up this week because I don't think the owner can get it started, so we have to go probably get that started for him. That's another thing we got to do, and that is the Land Rover Defender 110. It's not in here. As you can see, it's not here. It's not in here. So we got to get that here. It was supposed to be here this week, but something's holding it up, and we're going to go help the owner out to get it over here. The other one is tentatively scheduled to get in here. We're going to call him up probably Monday morning, call him up and see if we can get it in here. And that is a Lotus Europa Series 2. That's right, a Lotus Europa Series 2. That's the Renault-powered one for those of you who are Lotus aficionados. It's a car I've worked on in the past. Many moons ago I worked on it. I can say that now. I think I'm old enough to say I've worked on something many moons ago. She was a nice one. She's been sitting, and she needs to get back on the road. So that's coming down the pipeline, along with the Defender 110. The Defender 110 come and swap project. We have all the parts on order for the swap stuff, so that's going to be here soon too. So that means we need the truck here. That means, the thing that was supposed to be here this week, well, it actually needs to get here so we can actually start working on it. So that Cummins engine that's sitting in that box over there can be put into the Defender. So anyway, that's it for this week. Tune in next week. Same bat time, same bat place. I'll see you all on Friday. All right? Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Bye.